Hi everyone, it's Ikue. Today is 24 degrees Virgo to represent I feel, for I belong, and Virgo. Net to 6. It's a Libra day in Virgo season. What you feel is where you belong, and combine with the energy and you're ready to receive. And we're in this Virgo season, self-mastery organization. We are getting clear and clear at what we love and where we belong, and we are accepting all our feelings and kind of just like organizing our life, right? Choosing what's right for us, what's not right for us, and we have power to choose. So maybe the question that we can ask today, what boundaries do we need to set to feel safe? Welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me, Ikue. It's September 16, 2025, and it is a powerful day. And I just look at the astral, Series Joy, and there are some planets doing things. So I'm looking forward to just read that and, set the right intention for the day. But before we start, let's set our right move with essential oil wizardry from Wizardry and psychic protection and super chakra. I think I picked the same oil yesterday, but I love this oil because it really set the mood and cut any cords that we don't need so that we can just focus on ourselves, right? There's a power, and power is in us, but it's really about noticing what we're doing. Let's create some heat, and this is for the collective as well. Welcome everybody. Yeah, start with awareness, right? Why are we doing what we're doing? To harm us, or if this pattern serve us or not serving us, right? And so start with awareness, but in order for us to be aware and notice things, we need to be sensitive enough to notice, right? So it's the art of feeling, right? But you don't want to stuck there. I've been talking about this, right? Like a lot of us empaths are stuck in a place where I feel everything I gotta hold and I gotta protect, right? Hi, Hayes, Petra, did I say it right? Hayes, Haze. So, so art of feeling. You feel everything. It's safe for us to feel. And once you allow ourselves to feel, we surrender. That's our feminine energy. We allow ourselves to feel, then we get to decide, do you want to keep feeling this way? Or do you want to let this go? And then when you choose to let this go, we observe those emotions and stagnant energy in our tissue, in our fascia. And that as we metabolize, as we digest, the truth stays, and what's not true leaves the body. I will say this over and over again because every time I say it, I'm deeply in that understanding of it, right? And also, as I see it, I am helping people. And then maybe like, as I say it, many times over, then I will just, continue to deepen the calm understanding of things. Yeah. Hi, yes, Ruby Zing, if you're still watching, good morning. So, super chakra, and today's a powerful day. Lots of 26 numbers showing up in our chart, like Chiron doing things, and was it Mars and Venus? And I'm looking forward to it because 26 is really about integrity, balance, and precision. Not so much precision, but it's really about devotion. Yeah, for sure. And that's my sign, 26 Libra. So I'm looking forward to go through that message with everyone. Let's align our chakra. Okay, set the right move and tone. Okay, let's try this. Right hand on your heart and left hand on the top of your belly. Breathing into your hands and breathing. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Repeat after me. I am safe in my body. I am safe existing on Mother Earth. Mother Earth holds me. Mother Earth carries me. It's not my job to carry. It's not my job to hold. We release the need to hold everything together by ourselves. We can let Mother Earth hold us. And we deserve to be held. And relax. Good morning, we're busy. Grand rising, yes. So I was thinking, we're learning. It's okay to feel. We don't need to hold anything. And then as we go through that, things do come up, right? Right now, my existence really want to bring attention to my head and face and hair area. It's just like a little bit obsessed. I go through phases like that, obsessed with like working on fascia on my face or like my hips and go through that. And as I do that, I am also setting the intention that I think there's a power to choose, right? Whatever I unlocked, right? The area where I unlock my fascia, it's permanent. It doesn't like to go back to the old story. It may test you, but I'm I'm setting the intention. When I unlock my fascia, it's just permanent. And then next time I come back to working on the area, and it's like building and progressive. You know what I mean? So that's something that came up for me, and I set the intention that I am working on my fascia, and my fascia is looser and more supple as we work through, and I don't need to revisit the same wounds or revisit the same stagnant energy anymore, because when it's done, it's done. I don't need to revisit this anymore. I don't need to feel this anymore. So as it comes up, it's like, thank you for showing me this one last time, and I don't need to feel this anymore. Thank you. Right? Whether that's a life story or a fascia story, whether that's your body symptoms. Yeah, little girl is doing great. She's growing. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of power to claiming your self-worth in every aspect of your life and setting a boundary for yourself. So this morning I was just meditating, and what came up for me is these are the questions. What boundaries do I need today to preserve my field? What boundary do I need today to preserve my field, right? Our energy is so valuable and priceless. And as we increase our self-worth, what was okay before is not okay anymore. And we are finding our voice, express our truth, and say no to things that don't serve us, right? That's our next layer. Now, I think it's a good practice when you wake up or throughout the day, like what boundary? Because when body feels safe, when it's protected by you, and the safe boundaries makes us feel safe. So my question is, do we have good boundaries for ourselves, for other people? Because when we have good discernment boundaries, when something happens or energy comes in, we immediately sense it. We have good antenna, and boundaries help us feel safe, because I don't want to experience this, so I make this choice, right? Otherwise, you have to go through something and to make you feel some type of way, and then you keep repeating the pattern until one day you say no, right? So there's a lot of power to that. Now, invite the old tissue story to breathe out and leave as fluid. So as you're setting the new boundary and you say something like, I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to live like this anymore. And I deserve to say this and to get to command, what I want to see in my matrix. So feel that and let it out. So as you do that, you can set the intention. You invite the old tissue story, that's a fascia story, to breathe out and leave as fluid. Yeah. I like saying the word fascia story. How's your fascia feeling and how's your fascia story, right? Is your fascia story is being overridden, is written by a more positive trajectory, right? Or are you stuck in the old story still? So our job is to cleanse that perception of fascia, physically, emotionally, energetically, fascially. And as we go through that, we are rewriting, we are reprogramming a new story. And, initiation is very easy, right? When you start something, you can just start. But the real work is, can you continue? Can you show up for yourself even when it's difficult? And this showing up, consistency in integrity, devotion itself is a portal that can shift your story to a new one. What story are we telling ourselves, right? So now, today's message is, today's sky is aligned with sacred 26 degrees activations. Venus in Leo, trine Chiron in Aries, and Mars in Libra opposing Chiron. So Chiron is an interesting one because it shows where we failed in our past life. So those Chiron is dancing with Venus in Leo and Mars in Libra. This is a big deal. All dancing with my soul's favorite number, 26 degrees. That alone tells us this day is a coded mirror of healing, beauty, and courage. And that's what I like to represent. Healing, beauty, and courage. Solar energy at 24 degrees Virgo adds another layer. 2, I feel, that's a Cancer energy. And 4, I belong, Aquarius. And together 24 in Virgo whispers. When you feel where you belong, you find balance. When you feel where you belong, do you belong in love? Do you belong to this? You don't belong to this, In order for us to know where we belong, we need to know where we don't belong first too. And when you feel where you belong, you find balance. That's very true, right? When you get triggered, I was quite triggered this past weekend. And it's, I feel my emotions, just let myself be. But from there, as I feel it all out. And then reminding myself, I love myself, I am safe, and I am in the right place. I am also in a different place than last year. So I don't need to drown myself. I don't need to drown myself in this waves of emotions, right? So, but in order for us to know where we belong, where I belong now, I need to feel first to know where I don't belong. Now, today is about, we passed that phase. So we're all finding balance. Virgo teaches us to refine and align, while Libra, the 6th energy hidden here, because 24 led to 6, teaches us to receive. Today asks us to soften our grip, trust the body's wisdom, and allow belonging to arise from inner safety rather than external validation. Yeah, that's a big one with the baby and myself. Rewiring fear around her and what I tell myself. Yeah, this is a journey. Like, you are doing so well, Ruby Zing, and you are so conscious and try to give the best to your baby, right? And it's good to, this is for everybody. It's great. It's a great practice to check in with your boundaries. It's like, do I feel safe? If I don't feel safe, then reflect, and then, okay, this is where it makes me feel unsafe. It's not to change the outcome. It's not to change the circumstances, but change the way you interact. It's like, okay, I'm feeling this way. It's safe for me to feel, but I don't need to carry it. That's one thing that you can set for your boundaries. So, so that your body feels safe. but also say that, as you are moving your body, as you are navigating through life, there's a moment that body tightens, right? Body reacts. Every time you feel unsafe, body tightens and contract. And that's when you get to say, it's like, body, no more bracing, no more proving. We don't need to prove anymore, because that's when we tightens, right? No more gripping, no more clenching. Allow ourselves to soften. And today is a great day to soften our grip and receive. Trust the body's wisdom and allow belongings to arise from inner safety rather than external validation. Yeah. Venus trine Chiron 26 Leo. So 26 Leo Venus trine Chiron 26 Aries. Love, beauty, and self-expression hold hands with your deepest wounds. That's what it is. Healing arrives through self-acceptance, creativity, and authenticity. Instead of hiding scars, today magnifies their beauty. Love, beauty, and self-expression hold hands with your deepest wounds. Healing arrives through self-acceptance, creativity, and authenticity. Instead of hiding scars, today magnifies their beauty. Interesting. You can interpret the way you want. Mars opposite Chiron, 26 Libra, that's my sun sign. And so Mars is in 26 Libra and opposite Chiron, 26 degrees Aries. All tension. Am I too much or am I not enough? Rises, but instead of pulling you apart, it shows you the way to wholeness. Balance comes not from choosing sides, but from embodying the full spectrum of who you are. That's super powerful. We all have that question, am I being too much or am I not good enough, right? Tug of war. But the era of shrinking yourself small is over because of other people's discomfort. So yeah, there's that. But as you do that, it's like, why am I doing this if nobody sees you? That's when I have a lot of affirmations. Even when no one sees you, I see myself and that's enough, right? I'm living my purpose and that's enough. And the right soul will find me, right? Like, we all have life purposes and it was things that working through. And there's a moment, it's like, am I too much? Am I weird? Or, am I this or that? It's like, who cares? Now, the 26 degrees frequency is mastery of integration. That's my energy. It reminds you that true strength is found in compassion, true leadership, and vulnerability. That is powerful. The 26th frequency is mastery of integration. It reminds you that true strength is found in compassion, true leadership, and vulnerability. I believe that. I feel like I'm living my purpose and showing myself authentically and vulnerability. Vulnerably. Yeah. We don't need to be someone else, right? You just have to be yourself and you don't need to be perfect. You just have to be real. Now, mantra for today, I receive balance by feeling where I belong. I embody wholeness by allowing all parts of me to shine. That is powerful. Yeah. We are dancing between, our feeling and where we belong, and then receiving and also deciding, because that 26 net to 8, that's that I decide, Capricorn energy too. Today's energy is beautiful. I feel like it's really representing who I am. Representing who I am. It's compassionate, true leadership, and vulnerability. Yeah, and integration, devotion, and showing up for yourself, right? And radical acceptance, creativity. Yeah, scars. We all have scars, Sometimes some people, instead of transmuting the scars, it's kind of become their own identity. And then, you know, some people start their business, you know, using those scars. And that's beautiful, right? That works. And you can help people, because once you heal your trauma, that becomes your life purpose. But at the same time, you don't want to create a business around it, in a sense that, because it's a scar, and then but your trauma, and you needing to hold that trauma to sustain your business. That just makes yourself trapped in that area, right? Because that becomes your identity. I think that healthy place to be is to, as you heal your wounds around it, and keep elevating yourself, and keep creating your passion and business in a way that it evolves with you, right? Because I know someone who's suffer from like a cyst and breast cancer, fibroid and stuff like that. And then as she heals herself, and that becomes her life purpose and business, right? So she's helping people with the same issue, but then all her clients are around that issue. So she keeps attracting those women who have that same issue. Then it kind of just like, oh, I don't want to tell a old story anymore, right? But then it's like, okay, I gotta innovate me myself. And this is where it's a turning point for her. It's like, am I going to keep, you know, helping those women, or am I going to tell a new story and innovate me myself to attract new type of clients, right? So there's a power in us, and we all evolve. And I go through phases. Sometimes it's like I'm so passionate about, okay, let's work on the facial fascia, you know, and then, you know, I'm passionate about working on my fascia, my hips, or dance. But I think I'm slowly finding my own balance. I am this, I am this, I am that, and I am all this, right? And I think it's, in a world where people like to go like this, okay, this is this person, this is this person, you know, to go to. I like to just be myself, right? I think it's okay to focus on one thing at a time and then expand, but also at the same time, knowing your colors as we go through this. It's like accepting all parts of yourself. You don't need to nip and pick and be selected about, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I think it's okay to, as long as you focus, right? And try different things. I don't know why I'm saying that on this day. Maybe it's a Libra energy. It's just like, okay, it's okay. Let's just do this. But this is where the Virgo, the strength of Virgo is helping us organize that part of us that going like all over, right? So Virgo teaches us to ground ourselves, to actually embody and manifest those ideas into reality. So help us navigate through, okay, I like this. There's a feeling part, right? Then I know you belong in this. Okay, let's find a good balance. So you can navigate, and maybe we can even, you know, materialize and monetize, right? So those things are maybe that energy that coming up for us in this Virgo season. 26, right? I can't wait for the Libra season to start. But, and then, you know, once Libra hits last year, it was just a collapse of relationships. So, but navigating through this, feeling that intensity of my energy from last year, but I'm doing it so well because I feel like the energy passes and moves so fast. The intensity comes back, right? So if you guys don't know, last year my relationship just collapse, and around this time I will be, you know, maybe I was crying every day, and you know, I cry, right? Like I don't stop myself. I am better at feeling my emotions, and then I managed to, you know, survive, but ready to thrive. So yeah, in life, a lot of things happen in our life, but all our lessons are guiding us to choose ourselves and choose to love ourselves. And I think it takes a lot of courage Today is about courage, beauty, and balance. So it takes mastery to continue to choose to love yourself. Even like when you're like crying and feeling miserable, say it. It's like, but I love myself. But I'm going to choose myself. And there's a lot of power in that. It's almost like anecdotes to feel better so much faster. Yeah. Okay, that being said, let's finish with the heart and the brain. And let's connect with all parts of ourselves. And so that our inner peace, we are crystallizing our inner peace, and that is unshakable, unbreakable. If we have that center so strong but fluid, right? And nothing can shake us. So breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Very good. Repeat after me. Hello, brain. Hello, mind. Hello, ego. Hello, inner child. Hello, body. Hello, fascia. Hello, heart. Let's address any body part or symptoms that you want to bring your attention to. Hello, head. Hello, neck. Hello, shoulders. Hello, hips. Hello, knees. Hello, ankles. The siren is a confirmation. And all parts of ourselves. Thank you for working together in harmony. Our inner peace is wonderful, unshakable, thanks to our respectful, perfect teamwork. All parts of me are seen, felt, cared by me, and nurtured. Let's place our heart in the center. Hello, heart. You're the lighthouse. I see you, I feel you, I trust you, I follow you. I am safe, I'm protected, I'm guided, I am enough. My presence is enough, my essence is enough. I am always nurtured by my own light. I receive as I give. I am worthy. I am worthy of perfect love, amazing relationships, unlimited abundance. You can add anything you want. My body moves with me with ease and joy. She's my best friend. I love myself. I accept myself. I forgive myself. I forgive all the people that hurt me. I am safe and ready to thrive. I choose myself. I love myself. I am kind to myself. I'm joyful. I'm confident. I release the need to pressure myself to get it right. I get to flow, feel. I no longer need to carry anything. Feel your body. Yeah, crying, but it's powerful. Yes, yeah, crying is so powerful for sure. How are you guys feeling? I feel lighter, and I'm ready to start a day. Today it's going to be a beautiful day. I would love to enjoy some sun as well. But thank you guys for being here, and sending you so much love, and as usual, and let us feel our boundaries. What boundaries do we need to set for ourselves to feel safe, to feel elevated and to feel wonderful, joyful. And that's something that we can all work through. And tomorrow when we come back, let's talk about it. Thank you guys for being here. Take care of yourself, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.